Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over Babies and Aliens with Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach from Jakks Pacific, and the SHROOBS from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, designed by Laszlo from Printables.com and printed by TW on Facebook. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Baby Mario has a really cute head sculpt. I love how it looks. The shadow over his eyes is really nicely done. The M is painted pretty well, having just a straight line and not really curving over with the hat. I'm not a big fan of that kind of thing. And his little hair sideburns are adorable. I love those. And the nose is so cute and little. This is a really cute figure, I gotta say. I like it a lot. The hat, for some reason, though, is Mario's regular hat, and I'm not sure why it's so big. Maybe he'll grow into it. Maybe it's his dad's hat. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And the body looks pretty good, honestly. I do like how the overalls look on him, and the little buttons for those overalls are really nicely done. The arms are very cute also. I like how they look. The little sleeves are very well done with a lot of good texturing in there. And this on the back, it's fine. He does have quite the sort of lower area, very pear-shaped body, honestly, and kind of like big down there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he needs to be changed or something. And also, I do like how these hands are done. They're very cute. They can't really rotate, I don't think, but they're still adorable. And for the head articulation, you can swivel all the way around Exorcist style, looking pretty good, and that works out nicely, but no real pivot or anything, sadly. And for the arm articulation, you can move him up and then down, and then not really all the way around because the head gets in the way, it's so big, but this is pretty good articulation for this, and the same on the other side, but mirrored. But for me, the legs and feet aren't painted well at all. This is kind of a bummer, actually a super bummer, actually a really bad bummer. I'm not a big fan of this, honestly. I don't like the color of his shoes, and the paint is awful on them, and the paint is really weird also on the legs. All in all, kind of a disaster for me, sadly. And for articulation, you do get a swivel at each foot, but you don't want to move it too far, as it isn't going to stand when you try to stand him up, sadly. It's a bummer. And here's Baby Mario on the back of Yoshi from SH Figure Arts, and they do work out pretty well together, honestly. You can fit him on the tail, so at least that's something. Baby Luigi is basically a carbon copy of his brother, not looking that great at all. The paint isn't that good over here, and the sideburns, it's not good at all either. The sculpting is nice though, and they really nailed the expression of a scared baby Luigi. This is actually pretty cute, and I like this a lot. It's well done. Again, the hat is giant and really gymungous and big, huge mungus, but yeah, it's just not that good to me. I'm sorry. It's a weird concept, having a baby Mario and a baby Luigi running around. It works better with Yoshi's Island, but really these guys stand alone is kind of strange. The arms actually seem a little bit different, not really having that curve that Mario's had. They look kind of similar though, and at least these arms are differently done, a little longer. I love the colors on baby Luigi more than baby Mario, and Luigi in general. I like the lighter green and the darker blue. It works so nicely. Even the yellow buttons pop really nicely as well. He's not as sort of fat as Mario is, at least baby-wise, and I do like how the hands look. They're very cute and adorable. And for arm articulation, you do get up this far, and then down this far, and then all the way back this far, and then all the way front this far, working out pretty well. And the same on the other side, but mirrored, but the articulation is pretty loose, so be careful with your baby Ouija. And the shoes are a big point of contention among Mario fans. I do like how they look at the bottom though, and they look great, but there is a problem with the figure and these legs. If you try to splay them out a bit, Luigi will most definitely fall flat on his face. Yeah, he did. So moving the feet inwards would be beneficial for him to have him stand. It looks kind of cute, honestly. A little scared Ouija over here. And here's baby Luigi on the SH Figure Arts Yoshi's back, and they do look good together, honestly. Again, that tail makes for a great platform for a baby figure to sit on or stand on. And finally, baby Peach has the best head sculpt. I love the crown, I love the eyes, the little binky's adorable, and the hair is so cute. I love this figure so much. Adorable, it's great. And you do get a nice swivel over here as well, working out great for this. Honestly, one of the better head sculpts in the Jakks Pacific lines. Yeah, I said it. And the body is very cute and spherical for baby Princess Peach, looking really nice here. I do love the little ruffles everywhere. It's so nicely done, I gotta say. and yeah, the little ambulance there, it's a wonder. They really captured what Baby Princess Peach really is here. The flesh tone could be painted better on the arms if I had to nitpick. It looks kind of clay-ish, but it's fine compared to the rest, I guess. And we do get up this far and down this far here, and then kind of all the way around, but the head really blocks it. And the same on the other side, pretty much, but mirrored. And the feet are painted pretty well. The shoes are nicely done here. And like I said before, yeah, this is there, but whatever. I do like how this looks, and it's really cute. She even has little stockings. It's adorable. And we do get a nice little swivel over here as well, but like the other baby figures, you don't want to move it too much, otherwise there's a balance point that might tip over. All in all, one of the best little baby figures ever. I can't wait for more. Daisy, please? That'd be great. And putting Baby Peach on the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, it looks really cute, but she is balancing by 1 foot, so I'm not going to move her all that much. But it looks great and really adorable. And here are the babies standing next to each other at about 1 3/4 inches taller, so each with about 2 inches for Peach, next to the 4-inch and 2.5-inch Mario figures. They do look nice together. However, it would be great to have a 4-inch baby Mario just around the collection out a bit. The 4-inch and 2.5-inch Luigi's, and they do look nice together as well. Again, the color scheme is much better than Mario's for me, but again, we need a 4-inch baby Luigi. Come on, Jack. And here we have the 4-inch and 2.5-inch Princess Peach figures next to the baby trio. They do look great together, but again, we need a 4-inch baby Peach. That would be amazing. Jakks, come on. But something Shrooby this way comes right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. The head of the Shroob looks really cool. I like this rounded portion, even though it's not supposed to be there. It's indeed an artifact from 3D printing, but I do think it looks nice, like a fingerprint almost. Very nice. The rest of the head looks pretty smooth in all aspects. We do get that rounded effect from these, which is pretty neat, as well as this odd thing. It's like a defect. I don't know why it is. It doesn't worry me all that much, but just something to keep in mind with this. This is 3D printed. It's human made at least, and may have a lot of flaws, but I'm glad to have a Shrew in the collection. This is awesome. And the head can't really move or anything, and these are kind of out of place in some spots, but I gotta say, this is very well done. It's nice. The main head has that kind of like Shrew look, but I love how the eyes are differently shaded depending on where you're looking. It's so cool. You get this deeper red on the outsides, and then on the inside you get this lighter red, like the eyes are glowing. That's a really nice touch. And the black glasses rim around it, kind of looking like glasses rims, at least maybe even deep dark caverns into which the eyes are set, look really nice also. But let's talk about the mouth here, shall we? The mouth doesn't really look that good to me. A lot of them have little like nicks and tears on the sides. Like here, it's kind of odd. And then we get this kind of like rounded artifacting on that, like it's all painted in a circle, or at least assembled in a circle. It's kind of weird. You can see it a little far away, close. It's strange, like another fingerprint over here. And this little bit on the side of the tooth is just present for each one. This one doesn't have that bit. Why does this one? It's really odd. It looks nice from afar, kind of, but you get up close and you notice a lot of things. The body is oddly smoother, way smoother. Just it feels great. I love how it looks compared to the facial features, at least. You do notice the circles kind of crescendoing over here to this spot, so keep that in mind. And on the butt, there isn't really anything, but yeah, it's just a lot of things put together to make a 3D print. Tiny pieces of filament just molded together in a lattice work to look really great, and it looks nice, but I wish this was actually molded by a company in a way. I'm glad to have this, but the molding would be better. And the arms end in little claws that are pretty cute and have their own eccentricities and issues with them, but they do look nice at least. I'm glad. And we actually get some articulation out of this, going back and then forward and then up and then back all the way around. That's pretty much it. A swivel for both, but they're cute and these claws are sharp, so be careful. And the feet look nice. They're just stumpy little feet. Not much to say about them. They are printed nicely pretty much all the way around. The bottoms look really great as well. This is the texture I want for the whole figure, but I know I just can't have it at least. And you do get a swivel over here and a swivel on this one as well, and you also get a swivel over here at least, and that's pretty much the articulation for this. The head doesn't move, and that's pretty much it. It's cute though. I love it. But that's not all. We also have a Shrew with a laser blaster. Awesome. The head is pretty much the same on this one. No real changes. I do like it still though, and it looks pretty cool with the smoothness and the roundness of parts. The face is pretty much the same down to this little piece over here. The mouth does jut out a little bit more on this kind of ledge, which is kind of interesting over here. And the eyes don't seem fully circular, missing a few parts over here on each side. And the smoothness of the body is still there, except on the bottom it's oddly just clipped. Strange. And on the back, it looks really nice as well. Nice smoothness, and we'll get to this part a little bit later, but the body is pretty much the same. You get swivels at the arms both, and they work out nicely here. The legs, though, are my biggest issue here. They don't really have much stability, and they're kind of hard to move, and this one does have a habit of falling out of the socket, so just be careful on those legs. And when standing your weapon Shroob up, doesn't really have both feet on the ground, sadly. It's kind of hard to maneuver, and it's at an angle. I'm not sure why this was done. Maybe to match a sprite, but I don't know. And finally, going to the Shroob's weapon, it looks really nice. I love the gold on this, and the two red buttons are cute. Looks like a face over here in a way, but it looks like a pacifier in a way. This binky portion looks kind of interesting. It's the same or slightly different color from these dots over here, which ties into the Shroob's well, but the other side of this doesn't look half as good, sadly, so yeah, keep it to one side. And it does come out of the claw, just being really careful with this. I've never done this before, putting it out and then putting it in. I'm just gonna leave it in, honestly. It does swivel a bit though too. And of course I got 4 Shroobs, 2 with weapons, 2 without. They just look really nice together, but I do wish I got some 2.5 inches as well. Here are the blaster and non-blaster Shroobs, standing at about, I would say, 3 inches tall each, next to the 4-inch and 2.5-inch Marios and the 2.5-inch Baby Mario. And they look pretty much in scale with the 4-inch Mario, but a little bit too big for the 2.5-inch figures, unless I took a growth potion from Dr. Shrew, maybe? Here they are next to the 4-inch Luigi and the 2.5-inch Luigi and Baby Luigi figures. And they look nice together, but still have the same complaints as the Mario figure, but Luigi is a little bit of a head up. And the 4-inch and 2.5-inch Princess Peach figures and the 2.5-inch Baby Peach figure. Again, I think she's a little more in scale with them, kind of. It works well still. And I just love that Bowser can palm the baby bros like this. It's really cute, and they all fit pretty much in scale together, honestly. Nice. And here are the Shroobs next to the SH Figuarts Bowser and Yoshi. And here are the Shroobs next to Bowser Jr., or in this case, Baby Bowser and Kamek. And they look really nice together, honestly. I do not think these two get enough love. Well, this guy did, but Kamek needs more love, dang it. Love him. Overall, printers in time. The baby figures are really cute on the outset, but I do think they could be better with the articulation on them. The sculpts are great, and the paint is really nice too, but again, the movement could be better. I do think Baby Peach is the best out of them design-wise, while Luigi trailing ahead and Mario at a distant third, and I do think more babies in this line would be great, and also in 4-inch too. Make them, Jakks. And the Shroobs are pretty much the same, looking really nice from the outset, but once you get deeper, you find that these are somewhat flawed as well. I do love the articulation for them up until the blaster versions with the feet. Those need to be redone and fast. They kept falling out on me, and the blaster doesn't look good from one side. It's odd, yet I do see where this is coming from. It's hard to do 3D prints in general. Jakks, just make us some Shroobs, please. But I must give a special thanks to Laszlo at 3dprintables.com, as well as TW from Facebook for printing these for me. I'm really happy with them in how they are, and despite my gripes, they look really cool. So if you're a fan of Mario, Luigi, or Partners in Time, then you'll love these figures. They're pretty great. I would highly recommend getting the babies from Jakks, of course, and if you like the Shroobs, get them as well. You can get them in any size possible. I got them in 4-inch, but I'd love to get some in 2.5-inch. But make no mistake, if you don't like these, then it Shroobs me, princess. So which figure here is your favorite, the babies or the Shroobs? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.